Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Today I will discuss some important thing I noted down. Last night till 1, I thought about it and noted only for this class. Some different light. Okay. See, if I can know clearly what is Atma and what is Anatma, then there is no bondage. If I am having the clarity, even in transactional world, not at the time of meditation only. Because meditation is like the laboratory. In laboratory, the things get tested. But what is the use of that? Unless and until if we apply it into the society. Suppose that vaccine. They tried and tested. And finally, they invented the vaccine. But unless and until they, apply it into the society, then there is no use of such things. Meditation is also like that. Sravan, Manan, Nididhyasan is our laboratory work. And it should be in such a place where no other disturbances is there. You always think where the scientific research work happens. Where is the place where there is no other disturbances? If other disturbances happen, then there is no use of that. In that way, our Sravanam, Mananam, why we try to close the door? Because our mind should not get distracted. Even at the time of Mananam, even at the time of Nididhyasanam. Clear? Though that the three things will be there simultaneously. Shravan Manan Nididhyasan at the time of class. Also, when you are doing Sravanam, if there is no Mananam and Nididhyasanam, then Sravanam has no value. And for that, better, why sadhana chatushtaya? For better Sravanam. Because sadhana chatushtaya will not give me moksha. So, unless and until we are physically, mentally, socially feel free, and how is it possible? With sadhana chatushtaya and jnana. Because if I sit over here and my mind is rotating, moving here and there, then my body will be here. So this is not Sravanam. This may be hearing. Because sound in the form of wave, it is going. But you have to transform it into listening. Then the hearing becomes listening, that is called Sravana. So that is why you can work and you can listen, but their result is less. But I got so many students who has to go to the work in this time or who has to work. There is nobody else, only that person. So, but they love Vedanta. For them it is allowed because in Prabhu Kripa and Guru Kripa, one day they will get the conducive state of mind and conducive state of everything else for Sravanam. But if their mind is over here and they are working as their regular thing, it's better than them who are sitting over here and mind is somewhere else. So where is the problem? The problem is in only not clarification about Atma and Anatma. When we know that Atma is, because there is no dukkham at least. I can remember in 2019 maybe, or 21st, in January, I told you that there is a shopping mall. So all the shops are selling products. Dukkha nivritti, dukkha nivritti, dukkha nivritti, dukkha nivritti. Cessation of sorrows, cessation of sorrows. Bichara Vedanta has got a very small counter and their banner is also small where it is written total cessation of sorrow and attainment of supreme bliss. So after visiting a lot of glorious shops, if anyone has the energy to look at that small corner shop, they enter into that. And when they enter, there they saw another banner, what they never show outside. Because if they show outside, nobody will come. What it is written? There is no dukkha. There is no sorrow at all. So all the dukkham, it's our imagination only out of delusion. That is the main pratipadya vishaya of Vedanta with the appropriate logic. Undefeatable logic. Because if you believe what, well, no, Swamiji, it is not, I can't believe that. What do you believe? I believe Tattvamasi. Oh, means thou that art. What does it mean? Are you are that Atma. You are that Atma, then what about you? No, I am also Atma. What about Atma? Atma is untouched by any problem, any sorrows, anything else. If I am Atma, then I have no problem. So where is the problem? When I am covered by so many things, their problem, and I am getting associated with it and claiming that they are mine, so their problem is also mine. So that is the main thing. In first stage, dama is required. verily. Maybe just I thought, in that way. Because mind can't stay without any dependence. It needs something else. That is why our Shastrakaras, Acharyas, or even Swami Vivekananda ji also told that our mind is like the monkey. So, how it will be under control? You have to start it from the gross level, because mind is the subtle thing. So, how in the gross level? Suppose, in the class, it is told that this time the class will be started, or this time the class will be ended. Everyone has two time zone, One is physical time zone, another is mental time zone. When we don't like anything else, every time we will see the clock, and sometimes like this. See, this is the sign that the opposite end are not enjoying in the full fledged. At that time, if you discipline yourself, no, this is when the Acharya will get up, I will get up. I have restrained myself for 45 minutes. I can restrain myself for 1 minute more. Whenever Purnamada will be there and I will run for somewhere else, then I will come back. This is not disciplining. I have restrained myself 45 minutes. I will try to discipline my mind, or my mind, 1 more or 2 more minutes I will be here. That, standing with Acharya, sitting with Acharya, for that your physical and mental discipline is required. That is why Gurukul sadhana is so many, because in online, what happens, I was bound to say that people use proper clothes and sit. Please consider that this is a physical class. And they are eating and drinking and as if they are watching television. Nothing, I have no problem. Believe me, I'm a very liberal person. But when I consider about yourself, if you don't take it seriously, then it will be another spiritual entertainment. And all the entertainment gives us temporary happiness. And we are going for permanent happiness. Then it will be, less like the parrots thing. The parrots also chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So, if one devotee has paid a parrot and taught him the parrot that like that there is 2 threads tied in 2 legs of the parrot. If you just pull one leg, that will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. And if you pull another thing, it will be Hare Rama, Rama Rama. And everyone likes so much that parrot, that so much. The parrot is so enlightened with the Taraka Brahma name. So one very curious devotee, he pulled the two thread together and the parrot started scolding. I will fall down, I will fall down. So this is not the spiritual enlightenment, entertainment like parrots think. Each and every word should hit you like a thunderbolt. Then only you will feel that, yes, I'm ready. What is the bhakti lakshana? That without any reason, when the Bhagavan's name will be there will be the tears of love. That is the bhakta and bhakti lakshana. And what is jnana lakshana? That each and every word of the Shastra and Guru will hit like thunderbolt. And it are internal peace. How you can recognize a jnani? Really telling, I'm blessed one. I have seen at least a few number of jnanis because I studied under them. Though as a disciple, I always believed that my acharyas are Brahmajnani, but I have seen them also. In so much turbulent condition, they always told, I am happy. And their face was really happy. That is the Jnana Lakshana. Bhakta Lakshana is different, Jnana Lakshana is different. So don't mix up, because if one Swami, all the Swamis, expression will not be the same. It's not possible. Because as they have grasped their knowledge, their expression will be like that. So, dama should be practiced first. When the sleep will come at the time of the listening, you discipline your mind. You discipline first your body. And body and mind is combined. I know your argument that how if my mind doesn't say anything else, how my hand goes, but that is physical control, means mind is divided into two parts. Whole mind is not the meditative mind. Then you have to come to the uparama. In that, there is a very nice definition. I will tell you. You did not pay attention, maybe. Bahya na alambanam. Mind always needs something. Always needs something. Either it needs some object what likes, and some objects they need what they don't like, because charcha should be there. Mind cannot be without any support. For a jnani or sadhana chatushtayi, na bahya alambanam means without any external support, the mind is merged into Brahman or concentrated. That is uparama. That is sannyasa. Sannyasa means uparama. when my mind is nowhere else. When my mind is, see, Swami Vivekananda's life, do you have any doubt about his sannyasa? That whether he was a sannyasi or not? Of course not, because Yatirajaya, he is the sannyasi of the sannyasins, king of the sannyasins. So, if we study his life, then we will see that just 2 days before of his final departure from this earth, he finished his court cases and everything else. He used to bring his mother there. He used to roam with his mother whenever he was in India after the American visit. Sri Ramakrishna, do we have any doubt about his Tyaga, Vairagya, Shama, Dama? Sri Ramakrishna also brought his mother in Nahavar. Ma Sarada's life, see, whole life is with her mother, nephew, niece. Why? To show संसार में भी भगवान लाभ होता है. What is the actual meaning of uparati? Physically, maybe I am here. See, sometimes we say, this is our duty, this is our duty, this is, as a sadhaka, duty is that what is prescribed by Veda. If it is prescribed by Veda, then only you can claim that this is my duty. But we imaginary create duties. Like Chhatranam Adhyanam Tapaha. When anyone is a student, maybe at the age of 70 or maybe at the age of 17, when you have taken the disciplehood, your main duty is studying, study, study. You have to do everything else because you are in the household. You have to make tea, you have to make your, if you know, any mother is here whose children are small, and there is no father, so that mother has to do everything else. But mind should be Vedanta. Whenever she will work, he will work. At the time of doing work, what Vedanta says regarding that? That is called Shastra Maya Purusha. The first I told that each and everyone have to inculcate a sadhakahood inside. Maybe externally, I am a doctor, I am a lawyer, I am a manager of a company, I am an engineer. But at the time of sadhana, or when you have taken the disciplehood, when you have decided after tried a lot of things to solve your problem in your life, when you have finally come into Vedanta, then this is the thing, you have to inculcate a sadhakahood. And you should know that externally I may be renowned as Dr. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. But internally you should know I am a sadhaka, I am a sadhika. What should I do? What should I not do? What is my kartavya? What my acharya says about this, what the shastras say. Then uparama. uparama will be easier. Clear? And then Chinta vilapa rahita. Vilapa has come from the dhatu lap, means complaining. Vilapa. So, upasarga changes the meaning. Like Ri. Ri means haran karna. Yes. To snatch something else. But if you put the upasarga a, it becomes ahar. Means food related thing. Instead of a, if you put v, then it becomes vihar, roaming. Instead of a and b, if you put pra, it becomes prahara. There is no connection with vihara and ahara and prahara. So here, chinta vilapa rahita. No complaining. Can we live a complaint-free life? Can we take a vow from now onwards that whatever the problem comes, because you know that making complaints become our mode of entertainment. Do you know how he is? Really speaking, unnecessarily we do. Just tell yourself, we do or not. There is no connection. Our mind is always ready to complain. How will you do that? You know, there is a glass. So in that glass, if there is the black thing, something dark, so how will you remove that dark? Because the glass is fixed. You have to pour more and more and more good things. And in force, forcibly you have to put. How you can change it? Forcibly start praising. Because each and everything, क्योंकि गोबर में भी सार है जो पेड़ बढ़ाने में काम आता है. So if in the field also there is some good quality, so everywhere the good qualities may be there. Can we start discussing about the good things of others? Then slowly, 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 that vilapa and chinta both will go. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam. Sahanam means tolerating all the dukkham, dukkham, dukkham. It doesn't mean that as a sadhaka, I have to create dukkham and then I have to endure it. This is asura vritti. Akarana kricha sadhana. Because at the time of doing sadhana, at your age, it will not come. But when a person is having some, in your age also, I have seen so many devotees. Unnecessarily, they torture their body and their mind in the name of sadhana. See, always remember the only purpose of all those things is our mind should be single pointed. Whole day I am doing upavasa. And each and every phone is coming and I'm telling, see, I am in upavasa. I can't talk to. Even the phone call has come from the bag. There also he has to find some way to tell. See, you are telling so many interesting things, but I can't hear today because I'm fasting from morning. Last night I took mutton. So if nothing is going in my mind. So every time we want to be recognized what I am doing, and we want to be praised. Spiritual life is not the life of exhibition. Spiritual life is the life of realization. সাধন জীবন যত হবে গুপ্ত তত হবে মুক্ত। চৈতন্য চরিতামৃতে আছে, কৃষ্ণদাস কবিরাজের লেখা। So, sahanam sarva dukkhanam, unnecessarily torturing your body, it is nam sahanam sarva dukkhanam. It means readiness of your mind. Whatever come to you, I'm ready to accept it and happily. Not that ठीक है अभी ऐसे हो रहा है मेरा बेटा को आने दो, then it's not like that I'm waiting to tell. I have seen so many people that they are going to some with some Maharaj, they went sannyasi. So in the temple they are not enjoying. They are busy in phone that see how I am lucky, not you. Swamiji has accompanied us and kitna khatirdari kar raha hai. So going to the temple and generating that bhava inside is not the big deal. Kitna khatirdari ho raha hai, that's the main theme. It should not be. That is not titiksha. At the time of class, AC is going on. Tomorrow AC may not function. It's okay. Because my sadhana should not depend on air condition. Sravanam is there or not. That is titiksha. And no complaining. যে এরা এত কিছু করছে, চিন্ময় মিশনের এত টাকা, একটা এসি সারাতে পারে না। No complaining. No complaining. Chinta vilapa rahitam. Sa titiksha. Because যত দিন যাচ্ছে, we are losing the strength of our blood. So we can't do much resistance in physical level. Young বয়সে যে মানুষ একজনের কলার ধরে নিতে পারে, আজ সেই মানুষ নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াতে পারে না, লাঠি লাগে। কিন্তু মন দেখতিস যদি আমি ইয়াং এজে থাকতাম তো কি করতাম, তাও মুখে বলতে পারছে না, মনে মনে সারাক্ষণ চলছে। সেই সময় তো তুই এলি না, জানিস না আমি কি ছিলাম, আমি বেরোলে পাড়ায় সবাই ভয় করত। চিন্তা বিলাপ। In mind, there is no scope. There is only Bhagavan, 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 Bhagavan. There is one song that Radha और श्याम जब दो दो नयन चार हुआ, क्या हुआ? श्याम बन गए राधिका और राधा बन गए श्याम. As a sadhak and sadhika, we have to become the embodiment of Vedanta. Then Vedanta will be as I. How I tell that this person is the Chalaman Vedanta? Because that exchange has happened. One line is there, I am forgetting. It's a wonderful. Okay. एक तो है हर हर में है हर बसी, हर हर को है हर की आस, हर हर ढूंढो हर को और हर है मेरे पास. So when a person can find out the real gem inside, then you can't sleep also. लोग कहते हैं जब स्वामी जी जब भी मैं मेडिटेशन में बैठता हूं नींद आ जाता है. Suppose you have got a bag full of diamonds and all other gems, and you have kept it in the almirah, and you live in the city of thieves. Can you sleep? You should always pay attention to the gems. That not a single thing should not be stolen. Whenever you can find out, recognize that gems inside, sleep will not come. That recognition is written. That is chinta vilaparahitam sa titiksha nigantyate. Am I clear to you?
Yes.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.